With illegal immigration plummeting, is the jawboning alone going to work? I mean, is there even a need for the wall? Here to discuss, Gina Loudon and Tammy Bruce. Gina, I'm going to start with you because I know you don't. Listen, who needs a wall?
Well, this is the thing, Charles. President Trump can't stay President Trump forever. Somebody's going to be president again someday, and whether it's a Republican or a Democrat, I don't trust them to care about the rule of law the way that President Trump absolutely respects the rule of law. Look, since this man became president, we've got economic indicators through the roof, as you mentioned on every single show. We've got crime down across the country. It's time that people start paying attention to what actually works, and that is free market and the rule of law.
But what's working too is, 61% is a significant number.
It's astounding.
It really is.
You know, what it tells you is that this is perhaps the more natural place to be. I don't know if it's necessarily people are afraid of Trump, but it shows you how much Obama was ginning up. It shows you the effort that was going in by the Obama administration to flood the country. So I think that this is the more natural dynamic. And as Gina was saying, this is something that has to be generational when it comes to the security of the country, that this can't be circumstantial or subjective going from one president to the next, that this is an American statement about security. Also, when it comes to drugs, when it comes to now, originally we also thought war was always just going to be now away from the individual and not boots on the ground. Well, now we've got a war with people who do want to come in and physically have to be in here, being the terrorists. So you have all of those aspects involved, in addition to the fact that this isn't about keeping immigrants out or keeping people out. It's about an orderly way in. And that's how we can also have a strong immigration system, is to have the wall.
Now, guys, there was some anxiety over a comment made by Department of Homeland Security Kelly saying that the border wall was unlikely to stretch from, quote, sea to shining sea. And, of course, some headlines saying, hey, the border wall won't be built, or there'll be big patches of it where, you know, there won't be anything. I mean, is that how we should be taking that comment, Gina?
I think only the president and those who are the actual decision makers are the ones who know the answers to what will actually work. But I think if we look at results-oriented governance, that's where President Trump tends to lie, and that's his business background, Charles. We've seen it again and again. And look at this. Not only are illegal border crossings down, but crime against Hispanics and Muslims are down in the United States. I think when you consider results-oriented government, that is where President Trump is going to look. That's where the American people should be vesting their confidence, not in what feels good or what sounds good, but in what actually works. And so far, the rule of law and the free market that President Trump is using seem to be working very well for all people. And all the scare tactics we heard, Charles, they just weren't true.
And just a little bit of an add in that this is also about respect for the American people and respect for the country. When you have respect for where you are going to commit less crime. You're going to assault fewer people because you realize that maybe somebody who cares about the environment is going to come and get you.
All right, guys, let's leave it there. Coming up.